Let's take a look here at the board just so we all understand what we're looking at here, okay? Look at the Baltimore Ravens. 30.4 points per game scored, second most in the NFL, but 23rd in points per game allowed. They give up some. Both of these teams time of possession. But look at the Chargers, all right? 19th in points scored this year, but look at that. They're only giving up 14.5. Best in the NFL scoring defense. Jim Harbaugh ain't playing with you, son. But keep going down the list. Look at this. The Ravens, third pass offense, 32nd pass defense, second rush offense, second rush defense. All right, you look at the Chargers, not bad, but good, consistent. 10th ranked rush defense. All right, let's take a look at the Ravens offense here. Lamar Jackson, you've seen him. You've heard about him. He's won an MVP or two. It's pretty good. All right, his offense is actually growing in terms of the pass game. He's getting better as a passer, and I don't mean that negatively. It is hard to get better at the NFL level, and he's doing it. You're seeing 5-yard passes, 10-yard passes, but he doesn't go deep, middle, left, or right. Lets his guys get a little yak and keep going, okay? Chargers secondary, we just talked about it. Not great, but they've got some spots. Flip this thing over here. Lamar Jackson, all right? Here's what he's facing. His head coach, that guy's brother's on the other side, former NFL quarterback. You think he's watched some Lamar Jackson highlights? He's watched tape on this guy his entire career, okay? He understands this man. Where Lamar can get into trouble. Deep left, deep middle, deep right. Forcing something, bad pass, scrambling, pocket moving. That's generally where he gets in trouble. Same thing with short right. Other than that, I mean, Lamar Jackson is having a great season. Obviously, we've seen that. Now, here are the game scripts, what you're going to see. Okay? Because the Chargers can get after you. They can sack the quarterback. They play good run defense. They play good pass defense, all right? The Ravens have started slow. They need to get back to scoring first. Take a look at the first drive. I bet they take a deep shot, okay? Now, sticking to Derrick Henry, survive to second. What does that mean? That means that Derrick Henry is like Saquon Barkley. They get better as the game goes. They'll wear you out, okay? Titans did this all the time, where they'd run Derrick Henry in the first quarter, the second quarter, and it didn't feel like really much was happening. You have to stick with it. Stick with Derrick Henry. Get to the second half, game kind of even. Don't be down by 10, 13, 17 points where you can't use him. Derrick Henry will show up. Now, Justice Hill, their backup running back, short pass game. What do I mean by that? Look at his numbers. One of the best pass-catching running backs in the NFL. And you want to know a secret? Derrick Henry can't pass protect. That's right. As big as this man is, he can't do it. Justice Hill can, one of the best in the league. They'll bring him in, all right, to pass protect for Lamar Jackson, and then they'll throw it to him. All right, 2.5 receptions is the number. I think the yards is like 17.5 or something. Love it for Justice Hill. Then finally, the penalties. Left side, protecting Lamar's blind side. All right, left tackle, left guard. Holding all season long. Got to stop it. 3 out of 5 stars, throw a pick. Now, going to the other side here. Guess what? All right. The Ravens, their former offensive coordinator, now the offensive coordinator of the Chargers. You don't think John Harbaugh knows what that man's doing? He actually got rid of him. So he knows exactly what that guy could do. Ravens secondary, that's worst in the league, pass yards. Justin Herbert, he can make every damn throw in the league, and he's not afraid to throw it deep. He's got a cannon. Guess what? Justin Herbert hasn't thrown a pick in week 11, week 10, week 9, week 8. We just keep going. This dude doesn't throw interceptions. They don't turn the ball over. Flip it over, though. Got a couple rough spots where the Ravens, whose secondary is actually playing better. All right. Deep right, intermediate mid. Not many, but they can bait you and use their linebackers to do so. Take a look at the game scripts here. Both teams are facing injuries at the linebacker position. Okay. And Justin Herbert, his game scripts and what the Chargers are going to want to do is this. Okay. Flip that thing over. Let's take a look here, because what you will see, expose the linebacker injuries. Okay. Queen's not out there. Use it, okay? Put them in no man's land. Spacing. We talked about it last night with the Eagles. They use the run game to keep the linebackers and the safeties and the corners all over the field. Guess what? That's a lot of green to cover, and you don't got enough dudes to do it. Use space tonight. Wide receiver, longest receptions are heavily in play. Look for Justin Herbert to go right across the middle, all right? Intercontinental routes. catch it at the 10, and run for 80 yards. That's what these guys can do. And Justin Herbert, rush attempts. He will run the ball. Do it, because that kills defenses in terms of spacing with nowhere to go. 3 stars to throw and pick us up.